Hi, if you've never cooked spaghetti squash, I've got a couple of tips for you today. I'm going to show you two ways to cook it. One is in the Instant Pot and the other is in the oven. And then after it's cooked, I'm going to show you how you can take the insides out and save the seeds for roasting. So here's what we have. Spaghetti squash, it's either green or you might buy it yellow. After mine is cooked, it turns yellow. The first thing you should do when you're working with it is wash it. Wash it with soap and water and dry it off, because the people that are working in the fields don't have access to good sanitation. So you want to make sure that you're starting with a clean slate. So let's say we're going to roast this in the Instant Pot. You don't need to poke any holes in this. So I'm going to put a cup of water in, add in my trivet, drop in my spaghetti squash, on with my lid. I'm going to turn this to no venting up top so it's sealed, and then it's in for 30 minutes on manual. And that's it. When the pressure comes down, you can open it up and then you can start working with it. Now, another way to do this, and that's how I worked with mine, was I roasted in the oven. 1 minute. I roasted in the oven just on my baking sheet on a piece of parchment paper. But before I roast it, I take my fork and I just stab it 2 or 3 times. It doesn't have to go deep. You just want to break the skin open. So I roasted this at about 325 for, how long was it? I think it was about an hour or so. You'll know because it starts to get soft. So a lot of times you see that they open spaghetti squash this way. I prefer to open mine this way because I think that the strands are longer. So here we go. You can make this real easy. Instead of using a spoon, just use your ice cream scoop. And then the sharp edge on the ice cream scoop breaks down those harder membranes. You can wash the seeds in your colander, and you can also Google some recipes for finding how to roast spaghetti squash seeds. Okay, there's this. And the second side, just go around the edges. This is really delicious. Has a nice nutty flavor, and it's a little bit sweet. I'm going to be making a salad with this, and I'll post that recipe later. So there we have it. It's nice and clean on the inside. So I'm just going to take my fork. I'm just going to go around the edges. And it comes off in strands. Trying to show you what to do, and I'm having a hard time holding it. So you can see it's obviously called spaghetti squash because it looks like spaghetti. And that's it. It's really easy to make. It's really nutritious. And it's kind of fun food. It's great for people with celiac disease, people that are gluten-free, and obviously this is a 0-point squash as well. So that's all I wanted to show you, is how you can cook it a couple different ways and how to take the insides out. Thanks for watching. My name's Jill. Have a great day.